And away we go. Welcome into my Rumble Stalker. There's always one person says it's on Rumble. There's Fred. What's up, Mr. Fred?
Loaded headed to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Where you head to up there, bud?
Some beer distributor.
Well, that's helpful.
Yeah.
you realize how many beer distributors are up here?
I got a bunch of initials. All I got is an address.
Gotcha.
Oh,
There's
Conroy Road.
definitely a bunch of drunks up this way.
Then I got to go back to Toledo.
Gotcha.
I got to go up to Blandon and pick up cans, then go to Toledo.
I hear a Cora.
I'm talking to myself.
I see a core.
There she is. You wasn't expecting a link that quick.
No, I wasn't. Hi, Dave. Hi, Thomas. Hi, Fred. Hi, Chris.
Hey.
Sorry, y'all. I'm sharing.
Hi.
Hey.
I'm not one of those big people that has somebody that shares links for them. So I gotta do that all myself here.
Gotta do it yourself. Poor
Yep.
Chris.
That's okay.
You need
That's
a
okay.
secretary.
Jackass. Saw me need to get over.
Uh-oh.
Gonna ride right there in my shadow.
Fred's gonna have a road rage incident.
No, I'm not. A pot smoking hick in front of me is gonna have a damn bullet wound incident.
Hey,
Uh-oh.
hey.
Excuse me.
Some of us
Excuse me.
remember.
A
A what?
Oh my.
You're gonna get foobarred. Stunning and brave. Stunning and brave.
So for anyone who maybe saw a post earlier today where I made where I shared a link to the live stream that had some dumbass put a middle finger up there, just ignore them.
Up where? Up the dumbass?
Well, they need to finger themselves, that's for sure, because they're morons. But they're trying to drag me into shit that has nothing to pertain to me.
Sure it doesn't. That's your story. You stick to it.
They're banned now. They're blocked. Fuck them. I don't play games with people.
Just look them right dead in the eye and go, squirrel!
Oh, shit. Alright. I'm done sharing links. Now I can come over and chat with all you fun people. Hi, Dave. Hi, Thomas. Welcome in. Yeah. So I made sure Teddy heard that I was very thankful for his donation to the server this morning. He got us up to the highest level you can get the server to.
Yeah.
So now
Good.
when I play
Thank
videos,
you,
it's all in 1080p. Yeah, it gives us 300 seats for meetings if we need them. So, yes, we're very thankful for that, sir.
That would be 250 more people.
I think we're almost at 100 people on Discord. Thomas said he thinks Wisconsin holds the record for beer consumption. That wouldn't surprise me.
I don't know. So I'd be down in Florida on a good Saturday night with a coon dog and a bunch of rednecks with shotguns. That's some beer goes down right there.
Or go to Arkansas and go hog hunting with knives with them people.
Been there, done that.
I haven't done it, but I've been invited. So what's everybody up to this afternoon? Hopefully staying cool.
6 foot.
That's it?
5'4".
6'4" on my heels.
5'4".
Fred's going to break out some heels and red lipstick one of these days.
He wears them in the basement.
I don't have a choice. I'm tied up.
Well, at least you didn't break your ankle.
And you loved every minute of it.
As far as you know.
At least she didn't break your ankles like in Misery.
I don't know.
Remember
Give
that?
me that riding crop.
Chris, if you send that to her, I will personally whip your ass. I don't care how big and bad you are.
No, I
Come
got
on,
How
to
big
say,
and bad you think you are.
I double dog dare you now, Chris.
I'll give it to him and let him bring it out himself.
Shit, he won't bring it out to me.
That son of a bitch will be laying in the middle of the interstate between here and there.
Chicken shit.
Well, see, that's not actually a riding crop. Hold on, I'll get you an actual riding crop.
Chris,
That's
don't help.
Come on,
Do
Chris.
not help.
Come on, Chris. All I do for you. Come on. It's time to pay up.
God damn.
That's the least you could do.
Well, Fred, it could be worse. I could send this along. I don't know if this is for a midget or what, but
Chris, you know what bothers me worse than this?
this is the
why you
smallest
have
wedge
it.
I've ever seen. Or smallest pitching wedge I ever saw.
No, I don't want a golf club. I don't want something that's going to hurt him. I just want something that's going to...
This is an actual riding crop.
That's interesting. Giddy up, cowgirl.
Okay, so again, my point is, I don't even want to know how you come about it or why you have it in your possession.
I used to work in the livestock business, Fred.
No shit.
Yep.
You work? Dude,
How about that,
it's
too, right?
It's overrated. Just quit. It's overrated.
I haven't done that for a while. Now Mom's beeping at me. Let me go see what the hell she wants.
Tell her grown folks is talking.
Here, let me draw a mustache on Fred.
Oh, I need my coffee.
I cleaned up your crock really good today, Fred, and packed it back up into the box and put your name on it and stuff, so it's ready for when you get here.
You want to
If I
put
get a
some
chance.
ink on?
If I get a chance, I'm gonna slide by my way through tomorrow.
You
Yeah,
get
just
a
let me know where
chance.
you're going to be.
If you're not busy.
You get
Do I
a
look
chance. You're going to
busy?
rub some ink oil on that riding crop for me.
I can do that. I got leather treatment.
Soften up.
Chris, you know that's an excuse to get you in my grip, right? I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
Fred and Cora.
Just send it. He'll never know you sent it until he gets here, and then it'll be too late.
You got tomatoes? You like tomatoes?
Don't think we're Mr. and Mrs. Smith for us over with.
Fred's mad because I put a riding crop on
Hell,
Hell, I'm scared.
you're talking about Chris giving me an idea. Somebody who's got several pairs of handcuffs and leg irons.
All right, I'll hear everything.
They might be ready to send me.
Yeah, I ain't got all that shit.
I'm gonna have to put California back in my map book.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah?
have to. I'm gonna have to talk to somebody here and find out how they acquired them.
Who was that?
What's it called? Wire.
A friend
Nice.
telling for a friend.
Yeah, thanks for all y'all's help.
Huh? You're gonna make lanterns, huh? Huh. Nifty. And where do you put the light?
Got a suggestion.
Oh, nice.
Am I number one?
Sorry, I'm getting stuff from Mom. Mom's showing me these lanterns that she's gonna make. They're mason jars and
Tell me she didn't go bring back more shit she took to that flea market.
nah, she didn't. Actually, when she's done with the flea market, if she has stuff left over, she takes it to the local ministry place that resells stuff and drops it off there. So yeah, she doesn't. She comes home with nothing except the tables that she takes with her. And a bunch of onions and eggplants and some orange tomatoes or yellow tomatoes, some shit like that. Bless you.
Of course, you might need them. Never mind.
Got a hairball.
A hairball. Are you guys going to check out?
What's
Sure.
rope for? More ideas?
Rope?
What do you got in your hand?
Oh no, it's a basket.
Oh, thought it was a rope.
No, it's a big old basket. Tell you what, when I went down to Alabama with Mom and Dad my senior year in high school. It was my second time being down. I flew down by myself to spend some time with my uncle and my aunt down at their horse farm and help out with that. But we met this man who was 102 years old. Monster of a black man. He dwarfed me, and I was 6'4". He held his hand up, and his hand was as big as my head. And at 102
John
years
Coffee.
old,
Do what? What about my coffee?
I said, was his name John Coffee?
he was not quite as heavy as
Like
that.
to drink, but
that.
song spelled different.
But this man went out and cut down trees, shaved them down, and made baskets out of them himself. We have the basket here somewhere. I don't know.
Did you see the wood Mike had posted this morning?
Yeah,
For his next carving adventures.
Oh, I'm glad y'all cleared that up because I was confused.
I thought he was done with that one because he has the owl
do that on his channel.
I think he got a new badge.
Oh, did he? I'll have to go look.
Yeah. I need to measure this one place on my wall. I need something to put up there.
Oh, I'm breaking up. Hold on a second. Nano, it's you.
Something 4x8, patent leather buttons.
Why, you got something like that?
No. I'm gonna get me one of these grain silos and build a house in it.
That'd be interesting.
With a circular staircase.
Circular staircase. I want half of it's gonna be an upstairs loft where I can look out that rail and see down.
Fred, you got to remember, the older you get, the less stairs you want.
If you can get
Oh,
one of them,
I'm gonna have one of those grain elevators put in there for my fat ass.
Oh, okay.
That would be kind of cool house, though, wouldn't it?
It would be. Really wouldn't take up all that much space.
It's not square, so the tornadoes are more likely to run by them, step through it.
Right? Was in the Air Force, cop, worked a lot of interdiction. It's just you, Chris. We can't even see you. I don't know where you went, if you can hear me.
And we just talk shit about him.
Yeah, I think he can hear. I'm not sure. He hasn't messaged me yet, so I don't think, no. He might have to go out and come back in. There he is.
That's exactly what I had to do.
Okay,
I don't
Fred.
know what the hell happened there.
Hush, Fred.
Hush. Hush.
Don't say it.
Okay.
You hear my gremlin comment before I was so rudely just thrown off the server?
No.
I said he's going to get one of them chairlifts like they had in Gremlins. Remember when the Gremlins shot the old lady out the window?
Yes.
Hey, that would be kind of cool, though.
Be shot out the window?
No, to have one, that chairlift goes circular around that.
You better have an
Around your
emergency
circular
brake on that
staircase?
thing in case it goes out.
I just get a company come and do that spray insulation, and you can sheetrock up around it because it's flexible.
Yeah.
We'd probably still have to frame it some way.
They can do that. I've seen construction companies do other stuff like that.
Yeah,
You know, you could buy shipping. You could always buy shipping containers. And
Hey, I thought about it. I actually almost did it. I don't know if it was on Discovery or History Channel. Probably Discovery.
Discovery Plus. Yeah, Discovery has it.
Yeah. That container houses they did.
Yep. The one
guy did that koi pond, got that koi pond, that Japanese house.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
They came in and did the feng shui on it.
Yeah.
One lady built one with 5 different containers, I think it was. She had 4 that they stacked 2 on top of 2. And then she had the one they put on end, and she put her staircase in that one. There's a lot of stuff you can do.
In that.
You can build it into the ground if you wanted to. Instead of putting a foundation in, you just bury 2 of the shipping containers. This thing locking up on me again.
I got to
No.
put that up.
Nope, I'm good. What are you doing, buddy? I got a little companion. Mr. Whiskers. Yeah, Dave, it was me. More federal charges against Trump. What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm looking for him.
I don't know why they can't make him stick.
Let me look.
What do you mean you don't know why they can't make him stick? They're bullshit
No,
charges.
I don't know. No, I said I don't know why they're charging him. They can't make him stick.
Right.
I don't even know why they're trying to charge him.
No, they're trying to revive the classified documents case.
Distractions, distractions, distractions.
The guy
Look
who
at
was
what we're
told that
doing
he's
over
not
here.
legally allowed, the guy who's told he's not legally placed is trying to get them to go against their own ruling and install him back in, is what it is. Well, they're talking to an appeals court, trying to get the appeals court to restart it.
The case that was thrown out for immunity, DOJ reworked it and recharged.
That's
No,
what
it's
I'm
not
saying
going to
here.
stop. It's not going to stop, Thomas. I got to go get out of these jeans. Oh.
Hey, wait a minute.
Yeah, you know, my fat ass and Mexican food. Because I don't know when to stop.
Now, y'all all heard that. I ain't say nothing about a fat ass. She did, so don't blame this back up on me.
Did you
So in
agree?
other words, I'm going to try and...
No, I did not agree.
Okay. All right.
The guy who got it thrown out because he wasn't legally allowed to do the case is trying to fucking get the case put back in court. Make that make sense to you. It doesn't fucking make sense to me.
If he couldn't do it then, why in the hell can he do it now? Make that make sense.
He can't. That's my point. Any court's going to throw it out again. It's just to tie him up. That's all it is.
Look over here. Look over here. Don't worry about what's going on over there. Look over here. What we're doing.
I bet she didn't get coffee. Hold on. I got to find out.
Do something, dude.
Oh, he did do something.
One of those, I got to go all the way to the front line because I'm more important.
Yeah. You tell
Maybe
him,
he's got
baby.
a shit.
You
Maybe
tell
he's got
him,
a
Fred.
shit bag, Fred.
Maybe he's got bubble guts.
Did you stop and get coffee?
Who?
Mom.
Oh.
Huh? What?
Did you stop? Oh.
What? I didn't do it. Really, I didn't.
I did ask her to come out. Yeah, well, that went. Where are they? In the back? All right, I'll take care of them. It's going to fall out at me here. Nope, nothing good. Thank you. Almost.
Come on. Come on. All the way. Come on.
What, Mom? Okay.
On up, big boy. On up, big boy. Get on my cough. Oh, I know. I love you too, Bubby.
Huh? Hold on, let me come up there. Are you sure it's front door, maybe? No, of course not. I'll come back out and close it back up. Yes, Mom. I got it all, don't worry. Oh, shit.
Nap time, Fred?
A bit of a freeze going.
No, I got a little bit while I was loading.
I was gonna say some asshole had him on screen at 4:30 in the fucking morning, right, Fred?
No, I was up way before then.
I was fluffing my pillow, rolling over.
Chris, there's a place right here in Columbus that does those daggum Harbor specialty vehicles. They make those concession vans and stuff.
Oh yeah? Pika, can you move, sir? I can't step over you and around you, so move. I'm kicking him and he won't even get up. Thank you. You're not
I'm about the
spoiled,
shit out
are
of
you?
it.
We finally got up and moved. I wasn't about to let Mom carry shit in, so I made sure I grabbed everything.
Oh, good for you. You're a good son. Most of the time.
Yeah. Double chicken bowls. Thought she was getting pork loin for supper, but I guess we're getting processed food instead.
Quick and easy.
Right? Well, I said I'd make supper tonight. Last night I had
Y'all
a
know
pet.
that lane ends, and you're gonna race me right up to the front of it, and I'll do my dead level best to keep you hung out there till you hit the damn barrels.
Remind me never to follow Fred on the highway.
You can follow me all day long. Don't get in front of me and fuck around.
Keep an eye out for the polka dot truck.
Shit. Well, I pity the person who opens this door up, but, well, that's not going to work. No, well, here. Give me my stuff back.
Yes, Chubbs thinks he's a lap dog.
Hey, my Rottweiler used to think she was a lap dog. And she was. I had her on my lap all the time. I'd walk in the house, she'd jump up into my arms.
He's not a dog, he's a damn money pit.
All pets are that at some point.
I don't think as
Pika
bad
was
as this
my
one.
money pit. Yeah, Pika was my money pit. Ooh, shrimp scampi with pasta.
Fred, you're getting awful friendly over there.
Is he bean waving people?
Yeah.
Telling them they're number one, huh, Fred? Where's my coffee? What time she
Got
get
standing over pissing on the side of the road.
Nice.
We all see
Hey.
you. Now you just
Mother
made the
Nature.
list.
Mother
Just made the
Nature
list.
calls.
You got to register.
Mother Nature,
Well,
you know.
I was having an argument with somebody about that shit today.
What, peeing on the side of the road when you got to go?
No, about being on that list.
Oh.
And telling her that I do kind of feel sorry for the kid because his parents are lying to him. Telling him that he doesn't have to do this and that he can still do this. And I'm showing her, I said, you know,
I don't
can't
even
do
know
it.
why you
Has he
waste.
left her alone? Has he left her alone?
He has no choice at this point. He has no way of getting
Well, then why are we even talking about it?
Let it go. Let it go. I don't even know why you waste your energy on trying to explain anything to her about that.
Because I'm an
I
idiot.
think it's pretty disrespectful to Ryan if she's going to keep.
Let me see here. Huh, there's
Somebody's breaking up.
It was me. I was opening coffee up.
What's going on with you today?
Mount that paintball gun, Fred. That's what Thomas says.
Right? Shoot him in his dingling. That'll teach him a lesson, won't it?
We lost Fred.
No, we didn't.
There's Fred.
Oh, yeah, no,
Fred
no. They
stopped
got
using-
a fit. They have got a a toy out that does by compressed air. That's just as lethal. Now
Fred's
that
looking up
thing's
toys
right
now.
here, Squinter.
Oh hell, there's coffee grounds in here. All right, there we go.
It's funny when I get behind them how fast they can move, but they can't get out of my damn way.
Oh, here.
Oh, Lordy, Mr. Boss,
He
man,
wants
don't
you
get
to
behind the big truck.
Oh, we need sugar. That's what I forgot to tell you.
No, you don't. You just think you do, Chris.
No, my dad and mom need sugar. All right, there we go. Grab me a filter.
You have an afternoon coffee, Chris?
Yeah.
Isn't that unusual for you?
No. Nope. Because I still have to stay up till midnight. Remember?
Why? Yeah. Oh.
Meds. That's my full-time job.
I'd set an alarm.
I don't always hear the alarm. That's my problem.
Well, you can't count on 9 times out of 10. I'm not up.
Yeah, I don't like to count on other people. Nothing against anyone else. It's just me. I've had too many experiences where I've missed meds because I didn't hear the alarm. Somebody ready for bed now, it sounds.
I am. My belly's full, like a damn big pig. Get my belly full and I'm ready.
I can't read the chat just yet, y'all. So if you're saying something and I don't answer, I'm sorry. I'm just
Oh,
taking
let
care
me
of something real
see.
quick.
Mount the paintball gun. You can get a fully auto paintball gun, fully automatic. Dave says he's drinking coffee now.
Pull over. Pull over.
Every day, all day. Me too, Dave. That's the way I am. Coffee
Fred?
and water.
You don't need to pull over, buddy. They're not worth jail time.
I know he just brake checked the crap out of me. I'm be surprised I got beer all over my trailer now. I was doing 75, and he saw me turn the blinker on and sped up. I took it while I had it. Oh, and now I'm the butthole.
Fred, it's no wonder your blood pressure gets up there.
I can't do stupid. As soon as I turn my turn signal on, everybody has to go 110. And I'm already 5 miles over speed limit, just so they don't get behind me. I'm passing folks in the right lane, and it's too slow for them. I wish that hammer knocker would have stopped.
Hammer knocker, huh? I would have called him a jackass.
Is that like a knob slobber?
I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying to get back in the
A knob slobber is at least useful at times. Buy something that shocks the shit out of you, Chris.
Some
no,
folks
I already
just
have
need to ride with us for about a week around Columbus, Atlanta, L.A.
Well, right there, you said your first thing, Columbus. I hate fucking Columbus and driving there. Have you ever been down to the historic district of Columbus where they still have the cobblestone streets?
Yeah, I've got 2 customers right downtown.
148.
That shook the hell out of me going down through there, and they expect you to do 30 miles an hour across that shit.
Abbott Industries. Oh, turn 53-foot of trailer in that little old side street.
Okay. When I take out the corner of your building, don't look at me.
That's my point. I'm all the way on one sidewalk trying to get my trailer around off the other sidewalk.
Yep.
Find out
Well,
about
I
that.
understand, bud. They're stupid out there. A friend of mine, when he drove for Warner, he drove dedicated for Sarah Lee out of Pottstown, and they had him go up to the Bronx one time, and the Bronx has where the roads come to a point. You know what I mean? And you're supposed to make turns and shit up around this. Somebody
Chris,
parked illegally.
I had to back into a warehouse, so when I was straight down on their dock, the guy whose shop was on the other side of the road could not even get his front door till I got unloaded.
Oh wow, that's fun. But yeah, some guy parked illegally, had the front nose of his car in the intersection. My friend went to turn and stopped because his tandems were about to go up over top of the front of this car.
I'd have went up over them.
Well, he called the cops out. And cop comes out, says, roll over it. He said, really? He said, yep. He said, you're tying up my fucking street. He said, get out, get over it and get out of here. He said he looked in the back window and to add insult to injury, the cop was putting a ticket on the windshield as he was driving off.
Fred, do you have a front view camera on that truck? Thomas wants to know.
I've got one. Yeah, I've got a dash cam, but it only come on during critical incidents, critical events, hard break-in, collision. It'll come on. It's recording all the time, so once it records a critical incident, it backs up like a minute and a half or 2 minutes to see what led up to it.
Yeah, I'd want
It's all
one
the
that
time
has-
running.
Yeah, I'd have one that I can watch. That sees everything all the time and records everything.
No, it
Because
just
sometimes. No, I get what you're saying, bud. I do.
no, people don't understand what it takes for us to accelerate, decelerate, and just let me turn my blinker on. I'm already trying to pass folks, and they hit the gas. Now they're doing 80, 85 trying to get around me. You're creating a bigger problem than there already is. All I want is
Yeah.
around them, and I'll move back over to the right, let everybody go by me. I don't have no problem with that. It's like that pickup a while ago. He saw me. He was back there about a truck length behind my trailer. And as soon as I put my blinker on, you see the exhaust come out of his truck. Oh, no, you're not. Oh, yes, I did. Start flashing your lights at me. Stuff them things, perfect butthole, the damn beams come out your eyeballs.
Well, Fred, I remember taking Katie to band practice one time. It was so fucking foggy you couldn't even see 5 feet in front of you. And this girl turns down the one road and it comes to a Y. And the road she went down, she was supposed to yield to my road. And there's a stop sign there. Not a yield sign, it's a stop sign. With as foggy as it was, she didn't stop. She didn't slow down. She blew through that fucking stop sign. And when I got to the school, I jumped her. I went to her mom, and I told her mom about it. And you know what her mom said to me? You're making
What?
a bigger deal out of this than what it's worth. I said, good. I said, when your kid kills herself because she does something stupid and gets hit, I said, then you remember to blame yourself for it.
I can't say anything. I blew a intersection one time with crude oil on me because so foggy you couldn't see the road. Period. You didn't see the sign that we on top of it. And like an idiot, I didn't have my GPS. Yeah, it is too. If I'd had my GPS, I'd have known that intersection was coming up.
I've had GPS fuck up and not tell me stop signs were there before.
Well,
Let me see.
I knew there was a intersection coming up, and I should have slowed down. But I blew through that at 70 miles an hour.
I got one
And then
better for you since we're talking crude. When I worked at Waste Recovery, the owners bought a company called Rec Oil out of York. And then what it is they reclaimed the oil, they cleaned it, and then they were selling it to garages that have those oil burning furnaces. Well, guy was coming down from Allentown, I believe, with a fully loaded tanker. Got to the 78 exchange and hit that doing 75 miles an hour. Turned the tanker over on its side, busted it open. Our owners came in, they were freaking pissed. They looked at us and they said, I don't know, they didn't know if we would be in business the next day. Because they weren't sure their insurance was going to cover everything. They had to completely repave 10 miles of 78 because it got so oil saturated that it wasn't safe to drive on.
Not to mention the land they had to dig up.
Oh, well, it gets better.
Topsoil.
Do you know what's right there at the 78 intersection? Kraft Foods.
Oh.
It got into their
Wow.
water reservoir. We had to completely pump it, dredge the entire area, and redo it. It cost them almost $1 billion. And they honestly sat there and said, we don't know if the insurance is going to pay for all this, and if they don't, we just lost our business. All because somebody was driving stupid. But now, see, that was him making that decision. You missing a stop sign that you didn't see, that's a human mistake. That's something that, that could have happened to any of us.
Chris, it don't matter. It was still the what if.
No, I get
factor.
it. We've all done stupid things, Fred. I can tell you, when I was coming back from Columbus, I got pulled over doing 85 and 65 on the turnpike. That was a $400 ticket, 4 points on my license.
Oh, I was
That
doing
cop
130 and accelerating in Findlay, Ohio, at a 55-mile-an-hour zone, just to see if we
Well,
could
the
do
cop
it.
couldn't understand why I was so fucking happy to get that ticket. I wasn't telling him why I was so happy. But I was so happy because I was doing 130 about a mile and a half back. So, yeah, I'll take the 85 and a 65 and the 4 points and the $400 fine.
That's all?
I had a '79
$400?
Chevy Monza Spider.
That beats sitting in jail and having my car impounded.
But that's all $400?
For 20 over.
90 and a 65 got me $679 in Whiteville, Virginia from Danny Pruitt, dick.
When was that?
Oh, 10 years ago?
Yeah, this was almost 20 years ago now. Katie was only...
Maybe longer than that. Maybe
2.
15.
Katie was only 2 when this happened, so it would have been about 22 years ago. So, Oh, if I got that ticket now, it'd be probably $1,000.
Got that
With
ticket
all
now, you're going to jail.
More than likely.
All I know is some of those stadies have no sense of humor at all. My mom was riding with my cousin. We were going down to Florida, and I was following him. Told Suzanne, keep an eye up front. I'll keep an eye on the back. We got this. Just go. Well, she was going all right and didn't pay attention to what was in front of her. So naturally, he pulls out behind me because I'm freaking busted too. Told me to pull over on his little loudspeaker. He pulls Suzanne and them over. He's between us. He comes back to me and he looks at me and he says, "Do you know those people in the front car?" And me being the ass I am, I just kind of looked at him and said, "Is this a trick question?" He looked at me, lowered his aviators down and said, "Ma'am." I, what? No sense of humor. He was cute, but no sense of humor.
He was probably just starting out, maybe. They always think they have to be a hard ass when they first start out.
No, I think I think he had been there for a while. I had heard rumors after I talked to some people.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, Dave, we're the same way with trucks. When we run down the road, if we see a trucker put their turn signal on, we'll flick our lights at them, tell them they can get over and shit like that. But we know a lot of truckers too, with working in the cattle industry. You know, that's what we used to do all the time.
Doesn't common sense just tell you, look, they're bigger than I am, get the hell out of the way? I mean, isn't that just...
They don't have common sense, Cora. That's the problem.
I mean, I know.
No,
I know.
you know what? It used to be everybody would, if they knew how stressful it is for us to even just change lanes. But when they want to purposely speed up to after I'm already half a truck distance from the truck that follow me, I mean the truck I'm following, and I'm coming down on top of him, and he wants to jam me over there. Let me out, let me go. I'll get around him and get out your way. It's easier for you to speed up than it is for me. Because now you're in my pocket because of the fuel it takes for me to get back up to speed.
Good, I might get a good night's sleep tonight then.
Got a ball peen hammer to help you.
Hi, Maureen.
In the pot right there. Yes. That's not this new cup. I forgot I had old grinds in the... Well, shit, you could drink this first. And I don't know, where's your cup?
Squirrel.
Oh, now you want me to go get your cup. Hi, Maureen, how you doing? Do you guys even use regular CBs anymore, Fred, or are they all them digital things?
CBs? No, they're still out here, but they're few and far between. Mine's on, but I keep it squelched down. I use it for like accidents and warnings and stuff when it's
Traffic starting to back up.
Which lane we need to be in so I can block off the one that's supposed to be closed. I will, because everybody will shoot up front.
Go on.
And I'll just find somebody and pace them.
Yep. Find somebody that'll stay beside you the whole way up through and that'll let you in when you get up there.
I have run them into them barrels. I've run them into those water barrels. I've even had them bust a daggone flashy orange sign that said MERS right or MERS left. I mean,
that's expensive.
About 50 yards from a highway patrolman.
Did we lose him?
Nope, I'm here.
No.
No, I mean Fred.
This truck was trying to let me. He's kind enough to let me over. I was trying to give him enough to get back in front of me, but he got off.
Okay, find
The exit.
What time is it?
Better grab her. It is 4:59, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I see that. I still have to go get gas
Guess I'm
to mow
coming
the
back
yard.
across 80.
That's right. I forgot you said that. Hi, Bug. Hi, Cinder.
Hi, Andrea.
This damn phone goes to sleep too quick. Good afternoon, Andrea. How you doing? Hi, Ray.
I have no idea, dog.
Woof, woof. Fred's all excited. Or not Fred. Damn it. Sorry,
I
Fred.
tell you, this dog is worse than a man. I'm telling you. I leave for a few hours, and it's like vocal. Where you been? What'd you do? Who'd you see?
JR screams out at the door when Mom leaves.
Come on, go outside, go potty. Come on, let's go.
JR has separation anxiety. We figured that out. He thinks that when somebody leaves the house, that they're not coming back.
He's
Really,
not.
my mom's 2 little dogs. Her little male dog like grieved himself to death.
Yeah. I had a hard time with Chuck.
We had to put him in a. The guy who got him, I told him you have to keep these 2 dogs together. They've been together since birth, and he works with an orphanage, so he uses dogs to play and interact with kids. That's the only way I could get him out of his funk to get him to eat again, because got a little worried about that little football.
Huh. Yeah, people think that animals don't have feelings or shit like that, and they're idiots. Or they haven't been around animals, one of the two. And they don't see how heartbroken an animal can be when, if they're just giving up and feel like they've been abandoned. You know, you can see the heartbreak in them when that happens. Or B, when they lose the person that's been caring for them all their lives, and they start mourning the loss of that person, just like like we do. Thomas said, and then sniffing you to see if you're cheating with another dog.
Yes, Thomas, all the time. All the time.
Cinder does that. Cinder looks out the window at me when I'm petting a kitten and just scowls at me. What'd you get, huh? Did you get another locust there? Sweet pea.
Was it that Popeye's kids or Olive Oil's kid named Sweet Pea? Is that where that came from?
Yep. Little kid that used to get in all that shit. And Popeye used to have to save her.
I got the Gatebook baked goods out to the soldiers, and I had to do a customs form. I didn't realize I wrote before, but never sent a package. Oh yeah, that's right. It's got to go through customs, Andrea.
To go to a service?
For the veterans.
I didn't. Did she go through a base?
You got to send it to an APO. If you send it to an APO or FPO, it won't.
Yeah, you could have saved yourself a bunch of money there, Andrea, because they charge you
Yeah,
for
but
customs.
isn't an APO just for a single person, or can you do a full base?
As long as you're sending it to service personnel, I think it should be covered by that.
Send it to a individual, but pack them a Foot Locker. No, I take
Yeah,
it back. I think they still go through it because when I ship my stuff home from Iraq, dude, I taped it, I locked it, and everything else. You know what they did to get in my Foot Lockers? They pulled the pin off the hinge, opened it up.
Really?
Yep.
ain't that some shit?
Sure did. I could tell somebody'd been in there. I mean, I wasn't hiding nothing I shouldn't have had, but it's not the point. They went through it before I even sealed it up. That was the kicker.
Ay. Yeah, I took in every year I order stuff from my cousin's kid for Girl Scouts. Because they do that candy and nut sale thing, magazines. And so there aren't no magazines out there even worth reading anymore. So I always buy stuff, and this last time I had a hard time getting my stuff from her because her and Mom were feuding. So next year I'm just going to buy the thing for soldiers. They'll ship a tin of stuff over to overseas. So I'll just do that instead of ordering stuff for here at the house. We don't need it anyway. Dave said some of my crap never made it home. I got a ton of torn top of a box one time, nothing else. Thomas said Desert Storm, we used to get dark rum and Coke bottles with a cap pot glued on. Oh, yeah?
Shit. My guys used to have their significant others send them that daggone Listerine slam full of various liquors. My mom made some rum balls one year, and oh my gosh, you could get drunk when you pop the top on the tin.
Wow. Yeah, that sucks, Dave. I don't trust the
I think it
mail
depends on the
too much
quantity.
anymore.
I think it depends on the quantity of stuff you're shipping. A lot of times they X-ray it. They have problems with X-ray, then they open it. So don't wrap it in tin foil. What I'm trying to tell you.
Gotcha. Lost my chat for a second.
It's still there.
No, I mean, my internet dropped on here. This is where I watch my chat, so that way I can monitor the video, make sure everything's okay. Dave said, that's cool, Thomas. We couldn't get shit. I'm sorry, bud.
I don't know, Andrea. Okay, for you veterans, if somebody isn't active duty, do you call them a veteran, or do you just say
they're still
they're
active
military?
duty. They don't become a veteran until they get home, I don't believe. Am I right there, Fred?
What's that?
If you're active duty, you're active duty. You're not considered a veteran until you're discharged.
No.
No?
I'm wrong.
You've been there, done. If you've been there, done that, you're a vet.
No?
Can you still be active duty and be a vet?
You could be a veteran of a campaign. When you
True.
come home from overseas and you were serving in OIE or OIF, you're a veteran of Operation Iraqi Freedom or Enduring Freedom.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm wrong. I never pretended to be the smartest person.
But you can still
That's a
be
good thing.
active duty and be a veteran then.
You can be a veteran of a campaign, yes. When I went in, my first cruise was 83, 84, and that's when Muammar Gaddafi attacked the hijackers, hijacked the Achille
Right.
Laurel and killed those folks and threw that wheelchair guy over the side. And then he sent some little bitty gunboats out to an aircraft carrier thinking he was going to take over, and he had a
That
whole
didn't
new
end well.
attitude to hit. We had a whole new attitude when we had to swim home.
Yeah,
I think
Harold
we
said he
killed-
was over there for that.
I think we killed one of his sons on one of those little boats, and
Thomas said, shit, Dave, in Afghanistan, we went to the British compound, plenty of liquor.
amen. Them boys can drink.
Dave said, active duty is just full-time service members. Deployment makes one a veteran. Okay. Thank you, Dave. Appreciate it, bud.
Isn't that what I said?
I said thank you to you too, sir.
I know. I just
In a,
want to make sure we
And
were
around-
saying the same thing.
in a roundabout way.
Roundabout way. That's about my belly right there. There's a six-pack under there somewhere. It's just a little round right now. What? Mm-hmm. Dave said, our unit sucked, Thomas. We were always driving. Alcohol was strictly banned. Oof.
Every 100 days on board ship, we used to get if you were at sea for 100 consecutive days, they give you 2 little tickets. You got 2 beers. They used to stage that Budweiser up on the hangar bay and had Marines, 4 Marines guarding those. And I had a friend of mine flinched like he was going to grab one of those beers, and that Marine took his rifle butt and busted the back of his head wide open.
Oh. That was nice of him, wasn't it?
Hey, they got a job to do. Don't play
No,
with
I
the
get
Marines. We tried to tell him don't do it, and
Hey, if one person tries it and gets away with it, then more people are going to try it and get away with it.
exactly. Tell him, show him you mean business, put the fear of God into him right up front. Because next time hey, why don't you go grab a beer? Fuck you. You go grab, you want one?
Dave said, I got 3 beers a day during my pass to Qatar. Now, what was it? Damn it, I just had a
They
thought
used
in
to
it.
send us to
Right.
Kuwait because Kuwait was a dry country.
Yeah, Kuwait's
Unless
not.
you're on
They don't
base.
play. Kuwait does not play with that shit, do they? I think they can put you to death if you're caught drinking in that country. Let's look that up. I'm curious now.
What's what?
I'm looking up to see if you can be put to death in Kuwait for drinking.
Can't during Ramadan. Can't do it Ramadan ding dong.
The consumption and possession of alcohol are illegal for Muslims and non-Muslims alike unless one has obtained a license from the Ministry of Interior. What the hell is this shit? I'm not logging into WhatsApp for shit. Talk to anybody.
You got a WhatsApp?
That's
Yeah.
one of those things. Them girls, oh, I love you a long time. No shit.
Many people tend to think that Kuwait is similar to other GCC countries, such as UAE and Qatar, where alcohol is restricted but widely available. Contrary to this belief, it's important to note that there's no alcohol available in Kuwait. That means even hotels and restaurants don't serve alcohol in any way. As a result, the laws surrounding alcohol in the country can be somewhat confusing to expats. A lot of people consequently ask, can you drink alcohol in Kuwait? To be clear, in Kuwait, the act of drinking alcohol privately is not illegal in itself, but buying and or selling, bringing alcohol to a public place, or being intoxicated in public areas, including a car as a passenger, are all serious crimes.
I don't know.
And you can be jailed up to 10 years
For what?
for bringing, imports, and manufacturing alcohol.
Consuming it in
Really?
public, you can too.
Anyone caught drinking and possessing alcohol for personal use will be slapped a fine of not more than 100 KD. So, yeah, that would suck, wouldn't it?
KD is Kuwaiti dollar.
Yeah. Nope. I'm not going there.
I don't drink. I could, but I'm not going to.
And then on top of that, if you're male, according to their Sharia law, if you're male and you see a naked female, you have to kill yourself.
Really?
Did you know that? Yep.
But it's okay if you
That was-
see naked boys or goats? Is that what they're saying?
You're going to go over and start shaving goats?
No, it's okay if they see goats and boys,
I
just
have
not
no
naked
idea.
women.
Let's look up that law.
Squirrel.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, you never know what we're going to talk about on here.
All right.
Is it legal to see anyone naked in Sharia law? It is without doubt prohibited. The Prophet, yeah, I'm not even trying to say that name. A man should not look at the concealed parts of another man, and a woman should not look at the concealed parts of another woman.
No gay sex.
So our gym class would be a violation of Muslim law.
The shower part, maybe, but not the actual gym class.
Well, yeah, not being able to see him in naked is what I'm talking about.
How do women have babies in the hospitals over there? Because I've never had my hooch looked at more than when I was delivering Nikki.
Well, yeah, I can understand
By
that.
like everybody and their brother in the hospital, it seemed like.
What's it say here? It says, let alone the naked woman, Islam doesn't even allow a man to look into a woman's eyes with lust. Every Muslim is obligated to lower his or her gaze when talking or facing a person of opposite sex.
Well,
They can't look into your eyes?
Nope. So
Why women
even
have to cover their
all the
faces?
so all the people over here that say they're Muslim are breaking their own law.
Well, it depends on how devout Muslim you are, you claim to be, or how Muslim you want to be when it benefits you.
I don't trust somebody who can't look me in the eye.
Dave
Sorry,
said his
that's just the way I am.
favorite place was Hungary. Beautiful people there, and so kind. Dave said, or Andrea said, is Austria and Hungary the same thing? No, they're two different places.
Dubrovnik, Yugoslavia, back before they changed all that over there, which is basically uh, whatever that place was sending our money to. Anyway, they make their thing is plum brandy. Oh my God. Woo!
Dave said never made it to Hungary, but he liked Germany.
Germany was nice at Oktoberfest.
Yeah, Andrea, they're
Well, I can
right.
remember of it.
Hungary and Austria are neighbors, and they have a lot of cultural similarities. Dave said Germany is very nice.
I'll tell you a funny story about over there. We all pulled into the road to Naples, Italy for short Liberty call. Anyway, everybody said Ouzo. You got to get you some Ouzo. We all drank Ouzo. I mean, we drank Ouzo till it just wasn't fun. We get back to the boat, get back underway, and they do random piss tests. 75% of us positive for poppy.
Yep.
Ouzo is made with poppy, and yeah, we including the captain of the boat.
Ooh.
Oops.
Here's what they did. They said, look, we've come to find out it was the Ouzo. So next time we come to port, you're forbidden to drink Ouzo. And if you pop positive, we don't care if it's from drinking or snort and rub it in your belly, do what you got to do with it. You're busted.
You're going to the brig.
Yeah, opium. That's what it is. Opium.
Yep.
Opium based.
That's what they make my my pain meds out of.
And I didn't like it. I did drink some of it. I didn't really care for it too much. More it was peer pressure more was anything because it tastes like black licorice.
Sambuca.
I would rather have a donkey drag his ass across my tongue than eat black licorice.
Now I'm weird. I like Sambuca. And no, I don't want a donkey dragging his ass across my tongue either, Fred.
I've tried. Yeah, I couldn't get behind that drink either.
I mean, you don't drink a lot of it. Just 1 or 2 shots. Then it's out of your system.
I don't want more of it, period.
I don't drink much anymore.
I just don't drink much any less.
I don't drink.
I have a drink every so often.
When I drink tequila. So there's a reason why I don't drink.
Yeah, that was my poison. I'm not a good drunk.
Mom's over here singing George Thorogood and the Destroyers. I drink alone.
Corona tequila. Mm-hmm.
Now, my drink of choice was Jack Daniels.
I never could swallow it. I've tried. I just couldn't get behind it.
Jack Daniels?
Yeah.
Whiskey. Yes.
They make some really nice. It's a honey-based lager now, or not lager, but Jack Daniels. It's a lot smoother. Doesn't have that.
I go down to Lynchburg pretty regular, and they got the sample room. You want to go somewhere? Chris, you ever get down, or any of y'all ever want to come down to Nashville? I'll take you down to the Opera Mills Mall, let you go to that moonshine store. You have to put your license down, but they let you sample all the different kinds. By the time you're done sampling all those, yeah, you may not want to drive for about an hour.
Well, if I want moonshine, I just go down to West Virginia, get it straight from the still.
I'm talking about all the different flavors of moonshine. I ain't talking about corn mash.
Now they're starting to, the people down there are starting to flavor it too.
I don't know. They make some awful smooth and light tequilas.
I'm gonna tell you what. If you ever want a good tequila and have a pocket full of money you don't mind spending, try some of that Código from George Strait.
Oh yeah, I never heard of that.
Código tequila.
I know Sammy Hagar has that Cabo Wabo stuff. What? Sweet Pea was just here.
They have a coffee. They have a coffee flavored moonshine. It's outstanding.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to call the other ones in for you. You said you wanted them. Well, right there's Fluffy. Right there's Tan. They're over under the pool, I guess.
Oh
Yep,
my goodness.
Cora's involved in the American Legion now. So
I used to be part of the American Legion.
Just lost internet again on this fucking piece of shit Apple product.
Matter of fact, I need to get back with the Legion, be a Legion rider. Out of all of them, I like American Legion the best.
I'm going to contact the local Legion and VFW and talk to them about.
And vets too.
Yeah, I don't know where the closest AMVETS is to here. Columbia, I think.
But
No,
Google
that's
Maps
American.
can tell you.
AMVETS is different. Let me look it up.
If you want to call us normal, Dave.
Now the closest one is
For a good mash recipe. Let me get with my West Virginia cousins on that, Thomas. I might be able to hook you up there.
Fred's coming up to Harrisburg tomorrow.
I'm going up to Blandon too.
He's asking what time you're going to be up here.
Shit, I don't know.
He said, shit, I don't know.
It's going to be early getting up there.
Calling for thunderstorms up here tomorrow, Mom said. I know the closest AMVETS is in Lebanon, Mom.
I have an AMVETS pickup here sometime later on this week, I think. I hope I didn't miss it. Either that or I need to find out where I dropped the stuff off at.
I'll search where you're around your area for. Closest one is Waterloo Road in Akron.
Yeah, they call that the AMVETS, but it's the Village Thrift Store. And
This says pickup services.
it's run by a bunch of un-American people, let's say.
Oh.
That can't speak English. So I doubt that they're doing anything for veterans at all. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, we know that if you're looking for normal, you don't want to come looking for me because I am far from normal. Just saying. And I don't know about the good part either, but I'm something.
Nothing.
Yeah, whatever. Mom's over here saying I'm good for nothing. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Or pop you in your forehead. That'll
I'll
teach you.
beat your ass.
Mom needs to keep one of those riding crops for your ass.
Hey, Cal, how you doing, buddy?
Hi,
Oh,
Cal.
I forgot. Stop throwing shit at me.
I
How'd
should
you
have
like
sent him
that?
a text. I can make myself a note.
Well, now he's gonna eat it. How you doing, Cal? I'm sorry, bud. I fell asleep
I need,
and my mind went blank.
Cal, I think I got your number. Hold on.
Okay. What you doing, Tange?
What have you been doing?
I've
Being
had
an
about as
asshole.
much as I can stand.
Yep, that's
Cal,
pouring bread up there.
Cal, I will try very hard to text you next time.
Yeah, my
And
brain
I'll
goes
let you know
stupid.
it's me.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, we'll text you about 4 o'clock in the freaking morning.
I won't do that. They didn't even text me for. Nobody called me for that one.
I wasn't gonna bother people at 4 in the morning now. I just know Fred was already up. Yeah, I woke Mom up too. So
Cal,
I am
don't you
far from
live not
perfect.
too far from me?
No,
Because you
Cal's
were
gonna.
talking about where? Because I thought he said something about making a trip down to the Bearded Butchers on 30 at one time.
I'm not sure about that.
Oh man, that was a Rural King. You could have stopped, got me some of that banana taffy.
Banana taffy.
Oh,
A1C, A1C,
You like banana
Oklahoma.
taffy? I'll stop in.
Yeah,
no, Rural King. Rural King has the best banana taffy
Fred
and
wants
watermelon
banana.
taffy. No, Fred don't need none. Fred's already sweating the doctor's appointment next month.
Dinner bell is ringing. All right, Thomas. Have a good night, buddy. We'll see you
Enjoy,
on
Thomas.
Discord later.
What part of West Virginia, Cal?
Cal's not too far from Jay right now where he lives.
No, he said he was thinking about moving to West Virginia.
Yep.
I hope you got some job already set up over there because they hard to come by.
Depends on what you're doing.
That's these poorest state in the union.
I thought that was Kentucky.
No, it's West Virginia.
The
Morgantown's
poorest
nice.
county. The poorest county in the country is in Kentucky. Oh, you filled their water bowl?
I have a
All right.
cousin in Morgantown.
Morgantown has a big drug problem, though.
Most of West Virginia does.
Well, most of rural Ohio and Pennsylvania does, too.
Well, I'm about 50 miles out of Wheeling. Maybe I better not
All right.
stop.
My brother's going to be moving to Wheeling.
So
When he gets
Cal's in Cal's in security, Fred, and he'll have a job lined up before he figures out which part he's going to move to.
There you go.
I don't think anything's as bad as
You can
Chicago.
You can find one. You can find yourself one of them pot growers down there in the mountains that'll hire you under the table for security. Keep people from getting on their property and burning their weed.
Guard the still.
You keep a lookout for that revenuer.
Come here. Here's my tinge.
That would make
Hey,
you very
Cal.
marketable, Cal.
Yep. And I would,
I'm going to be a coal miner.
I'd be looking to get your armed security license if I were you.
Has that got to be redone state by state?
I believe so.
I
'Cause each
think
state
it
has
depends.
different regulations.
I was talking to Jim today during lunch, and he's CID, and he said that he could carry anywhere in the states.
Yeah,
Right
'cause
now, he can.
Because he's a federal officer.
Yeah.
Right. Right now, he can carry on planes and everything, but once he retires, he'll have to check it in his bag.
I'll tell you one
He
better
won't
than
be able
that.
to carry it on the plane.
I had to go get
What?
a non-residential permit in Florida for concealed carry to cover the states that I can't get with Tennessee, and I can carry all but 3 states now.
Well, now that Florida made open carry, you shouldn't need a permit down there, should
No,
you?
before, well, I went and got a
Before-
permit. I got my permit in Tennessee, and 3 months later they said it's open carry anywhere, unless you're a convicted felon. But I still hold the credentials. That way, if there's ever an incident, I have been vetted.
Yeah.
Of course, there wasn't no problem because I'm a vet. They didn't give me too much grief over it. Just a matter of about $40 and a set of fingerprints.
Yep.
You can conceal carry in Ohio, and you don't have to have a permit. But if you get stopped, you have to let the cops know that that you have a gun.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty much all of them to go to open carry.
Well, we were supposed to be open carry here in Pennsylvania, but that piece of shit governor, Tom Wolf, vetoed it. And we didn't have enough of a majority in Congress to pass it.
Sometimes I don't know if open carry is such a good idea, because then people know what you got and may try to get up behind you.
Well,
To where concealed carry, you have that element of surprise.
I mean, I saw my concealed
open carry incites trouble
Yeah, exactly.
and incites fear for the people who don't necessarily agree with it.
So, yeah, I have my concealed carry here in Pennsylvania, so I can carry in most of the states. You know, they reciprocate, but there's still some that don't. Maryland doesn't.
I had to get a Florida non-resident concealed carry in Maryland.
Did you know that if you're a convicted felon, even if you've served your time and you're done, you have to register in Florida as a felon?
Yep.
And if you don't, they can throw your ass in prison for it?
Yep.
My brother found that out the hard way.
I always become a Florida DOT officer. So they told me I was going to have to move to Miami and learn how to speak Spanish. What
True that.
wasn't a problem. Well, it wasn't a problem, but I had a special needs son who all his resources were up in Northwest Florida, and they told me to get over it. And I told them where they could get over that.
Yeah, it's not very friendly.
Needless to say, I didn't have to go to the academy. So
I would went to the academy and look for a different job. Once you're out of that academy, you can
no,
use that as
that academy is for DOT. You can't go to that academy and become a sheriff's deputy. That's a whole different academy.
Gotcha.
Oh, you son of a gun.
Uh-oh.
Well, I was going to dive off in this rest area for the night because it's starting to get dark and these places are starting to fill up, but that was a bad idea. It's closed. Wait a minute, there's folks in there. I'm going in there.
Remember,
I don't
Cal, when you
care.
went to school back in the day, all the boys had their Easy Rider rifle racks and their shotguns and shit in the back of their pickup trucks, and there was never shooting at school. Nobody
Nope.
ever said anything about it.
I carried a 30-30 and a 410.
You always had it
Because
in the
9
back of
times
your
out of
truck.
10, I'd leave school and go squirrel hunting or something.
Yep. We had that. We
Oh,
were like that.
let's see here. Where do I want to park, if any place?
We taught rifling in
Might be
here
oh,
for gym class. Boys and girls classes went down there for rifle class.
We were always shooting after school.
I wonder if he's going to kind enough to move up so I can get in behind him.
Cal, Chris and I were looking up tanks to buy one a couple weeks ago.
We found one for $1 million.
Oh, yeah, they can keep it for
Why
that.
don't I
too. They're
find that
proud
hard to
of it.
believe?
What? Us looking for tanks or finding one
Yeah.
for $1 million? I don't know. Shits and giggles.
Yeah, you'd have to. A lot of the tanks that you're going to buy now, you're going to have to repair the gun muzzle because they destroy the muzzle so that you can't fire them.
Well, why the hell would you want a tank if you can't fire it?
Oversized, you fix to pull out. I hope so, because you're in a day cab. Because I'm
I
done
agree,
for the
Cal.
day.
We can go out to Vegas and own one. But you have to get a special license to have one out here.
Oh, there was one right in front of him. Duh. Okay. I don't know who she thought she was talking to, but
You,
change.
maybe? Sit, Chubbs. Bubby, sit.
I don't know what the hell is wrong with this program today.
Maybe it's the operator?
But
Bye, Chris.
there we go. I forgot to disconnect from the Wi-Fi, so it's going on being all stupid because of the internet. I'll have to call them and bitch at them later.
Yeah, that ought to fix it.
Cal said, strangely enough, video games made me pro 2A. Yeah. Gateway drug, you wanting real guns? You know what made me want a real gun the first time, Cal? That stupid fucking dog from Duck Hunt. Because I wanted to shoot that motherfucker. Every time you miss it, laughing at you, dickhead. But no, my stepdad was the first person to take me around guns. He brought me a, pellet gun, and we used to go shoot targets and stuff with that. And then in Cub Scouts, you used to shoot at camp. You would shoot. So, and then we got older and stuff, so I got into it more. What the hell are you shaking there?
You waving your underwear around there, Fred, trying to get tips for the night or what?
But we had a good time.
Ooh, no comment.
I think he has his microphone turned off for a second.
No, I don't.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Gosh.
Granny panties.
Granny panties.
That reminds me, I got to go underwear shopping.
Cal says Fred is trying to track trouble. We all know the ladies desire his compliments.
Hey, lizard, 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 lizard.
Are you going to need a bigger box there, Fred?
Gonna need a bigger pair of drawers. Quit looking at my ass.
You must be talking to you, Cora.
I don't know. It got hot all of a sudden. I know one of y'all was staring.
Well, most of my underwear that I have are still 3Xs, and I'm down to an XL. So they kind of roll when you're sitting here doing nothing and pisses you off after a while. And I'm sure y'all don't like looking at my ass crack.
I kept telling you yesterday to pull the shit up.
I did pull them up. They just kept going down.
Not far enough.
I could pull them up to my fucking armpits, and you'd still see my ass crack.
Oh, baby. Now, see, if I did that, we'd be in trouble.
Is Fred stripping?
Yeah, he's stripping.
What do we got good for dinner tonight, Fred?
Lobster dip and crackers.
You like that lobster dip?
Yeah, I do. Next time I go by Aldi's, I'm gonna get some more.
Well, there's Aldi's right here. You want me to pick you some up and meet you bring it to you when I meet you tomorrow?
No, I'm pacing myself. I got a lot of stuff in here I need to cook up.
Gotcha. Yeah, you don't want to waste stuff. No butt cracks, please. Andrea says.
You probably ought to eat that lobster dip first before it goes bad. That whole seafood thing.
38.29s. Nice, Cal. I'm down to a 36. Well, it depends on the cut. I'm in 38s or 36s, depending. So, and that has me at 6'2" and about 259 pounds, roughly. So,
I'm down to 42, 44s. It's a lot better than 52s.
Well, my biggest I was in 50s, 52s when I was 400 pounds. So, yeah, I'm happy with where I'm at right now, bud. And you should be happy with where you're at. That's a big difference, too. 52s down to 44s is a huge difference. Cal, you know what got me down? Intermittent fasting and protein. Eating mostly proteins. That's what got me down to where I'm at.
That's what I'm doing right now, intermittent fasting.
Yep. It
I
works
lost
good.
30 pounds. I lost 30 pounds in 2 months, but when Mom passed, stress tore me up.
I get it, bud. You don't have to explain nothing.
Yeah, I'm going
You're
back
getting
down.
there.
I got to do something about my A1C pretty quick, or I'm gonna lose my
Oh,
medical certification.
I'm supposed to let everyone know. I talked to Jamie this morning, and she wanted me to tell everyone hi. She misses you, and she's hoping to talk to y'all soon. What are you doing? Where are you going? Oh, you see Daddy, so you're going to go say hi? Fasting is no. Yeah, I do. I get hypoglycemia sometimes, but I get it weird. Mine's always 4 hours after I eat. Cal, I'll text you about that, bud. So, yeah, I think it's better I text you instead of blaring it out everywhere. So, and yes, I will actually text you. I can do it right now, actually. I'll go tell them on Discord.
Probably should so you don't forget about it.
Right? I think I'm gonna watch Killer Clowns from Outer Space tonight. I love that movie. Cal, it's been a while since we talked in on Discord, hasn't it?
You have 2 hours and 54 minutes of remaining drive time.
No
I think
shit.
she's a little late.
That's the trucker version of Siri.
Well, you know what I did to Siri, don't you? I did the same thing to Siri that I did to Alexa and Google. Especially after Google yelled at me for cussing at her. Yeah, Google yelled at me for cussing because she kept turning my music off. So I said, why the fuck do you keep turning my music off? She said, you don't need to cuss at me. I said, I bought you. I said, I own your ass. I said, you shut the fuck up and do what I tell you to. Then I unplugged her. Thomas got a false alarm for dinner.
That sucks.
All right, Dave. Dave's taking the puppies out.
Corey, remember what we was talking about the other day about eating?
Make it stir
Yes.
fry. Yummy.
Here's your doggy bowl. That looks like Chubbs' water bowl.
We just gave the cats a new water bowl today, a bigger one. They've got 2 really big water bowls out in the garage. I just stopped feeding them out there because they were eating out here instead. But I'm gonna have to start feeding them out in the garage again once it starts getting colder. So
Thursday.
And Callie's gonna have to stop being such a bitch and letting the other cats in the garage. Oop. There's 1 dead fly. 2 dead flies.
Damn. Heat index up to 101 tomorrow afternoon. Ugh.
Yeah, what are they calling for here? I forget. "94 degrees with where the hell's the heat index?
Trying to see if
Oh, they're saying it's only
grass tomorrow.
supposed to feel like it's 89, even though we're supposed. That doesn't sound right. No, well.
No.
It don't matter what it says it's going to be like. It all depends on what happens. Like Mom said, they're calling for bad storms, so we'll see. Fred might be rocking and rolling tomorrow up here.
It's all right. I'm a professional.
Oh, I can probably wait till tomorrow.
I wouldn't. I'll tell you what, seeing some of them truck drivers go through some of that shit in the storms where it flips them trucks over. I can't imagine that. That had to be scary as hell.
Dude, I was following a truck one time on I-90 in Erie, Pennsylvania. And I watched the semi go up, and I could see from his back tire all the way to his steer tire on one side. That wind tipped him up. If he hadn't have cut it like he did to shift the center of gravity, he come back down on it. I told him, I said, dude, let's just call it a night. We'll do this in the morning. I'll call him, tell him we're gonna be late.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I asked him, "Are you okay?" I just need a minute. Hit that rest area. Hit that rest area. We're done for the night because I'm not going any farther.
Well, during the winter, going across 30 there at the Columbia Wrightsville Bridge, going across the Susquehanna, they'll close that to empty semis because of them blowing over, because that wind gets so bad going across there.
Been there, done that.
Yep, Cal, that's right. Better late than dead.
All right, guys. It's 6 o'clock. I gotta go get gas and mow grass.
Yeah,
Catch you later.
I'm gonna cut this off here because I gotta go start supper, and I gotta take some tomatoes next door to the neighbor. Mom got a box. I can't reach the damn things. Hold on. Got a box of orange tomatoes that I gotta take over. But Then we'll cut some of these up and fry them up with some onions and green peppers.
All right, guys. Toodles. Bye.
Bye.
All right. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate y'all.
Later.
Hey, thanks for letting me hang
See
out.
you all in
Toodles.
the morning. Be safe, everyone. Thank you again. Love yous. And all right, Cal. I will definitely send her your number. So, and I'll say a prayer for everyone here in a little bit. But Sasquatch is out. Peace, y'all.